Greetings one and all. Welcome back to my kitchen here today, where I am going to be making a simple steak dish. I've got this nice rib eye steak that's on the bone. We'll get to that after. But what's inspired this video today is I was having a conversation with people about food and specifically making gravies and stuff like that. And what I was talking about was back in the day, my grandma Evans. I remember some of my earliest food memories was her making gravy with roast meat pan juices on top of the stove, and she used to always add some Vegemite, a fantastic Aussie ingredient, which is, as we all know, like a yeast extract. It was first invented as was like a byproduct of brewing beer, and then they came up with using the byproduct to make Vegemite. And anyway, long story short, here in Australia we love the stuff. I've had many conversations with my Kenyan friends, my Kenyan wife, my Kenyan daughter, and they're yet to appreciate the joys of Vegemite. They've tried it, and like a lot of people that aren't familiar with it, are a bit shocked by the taste. But anyway, getting back to what I was talking about, I looked up. I wanted to see, well, was that just something my grandmother did? Was it a common thing? And blah 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 blah. One thing led to another, and on the actual Vegemite site, they've got a recipe for Vegemite butter on a steak, and I thought, man, I've got to try that, because it's just such a rich sauce, that umami, salty, yummy sort of flavour, mixed with some butter, two other ingredients. Let's get on with it. Now, I've just had to slightly vary the ingredients for this recipe, because the recipe on the Vegemite website does enough for like about 12 steaks. I'm just cooking this little baby today. So I've got here 50 grams of butter, and what we're going to do to that is just add about half a teaspoon of chopped thyme leaves. I've got my number one ingredient, Vegemite. Well, not number one, butter and Vegemite. And I'm just going to take about 3/4 of a teaspoon, throw that into my butter. I've got clean hands. Sorry, I was just off camera licking that teaspoon clean. Man, I love Vegemite. And next, we're just going to throw in some sea salt. That looks like enough. And we're just going to mash that all up. Now, it's a really cold day here today, so it's going to take a little bit to mix this up. And also because of that, I had originally planned to do this on our charcoal grill outside, but I'm not mucking around outside. It's too cold. Oh, we're doing this inside in a fry pan today. Anyway, I'll mix that up and I'll get back to you. Alrighty guys, so I've mixed that butter, Vegemite, rosemary and salt together. I've just got a little bit of cling film here on my bench. Just going to transfer that onto there. We're going to kind of, using our cling film, fashion that into a little bit of a log. Doesn't have to be perfect. And when it's totally wrapped up, I'll just kind of get it like so. And I'm just going to put that in my fridge. And I'll get back to you when I'm cooking the steak.
just don't wanna go out in the streets no more. Because these people, they gimme the creeps anymore. Because these people, they gimme the creeps anymore. Too many creeps, yeah. I just can't pay the price of shopping around no more. I just can't pay the price of shopping around no more. Because there's just nothing that's worth the cost. It's the worst. Because there's just nothing that's worth the cost. 'Cause it's the worst. I don't wanna. Just don't wanna go out in the streets no more. I just don't wanna go out in the streets no more. Because these people, they gimme the creeps anymore. Because these people, they gimme.
Alrighty guys, so as you saw, I've just pulled my steak out of the oven, so yeah, I've seared it both sides, rendered a bit of that fat on the thick edge there, finished her off in the oven. Just cook it to your liking, you know how you like your steak. But while it's still hot, we are going to rest this. I'm going to get it onto a plate, like so. And now we're going to get the magic of our Vegemite butter. Now let me see, I was sort of thinking that would be about the right amount for one steak, but looking at it now, I think it's maybe a little bit too much, so I'm actually going to cut that one in half, like so. We're going to sit that on top of our steak. I'm going to get a bit of tin foil, alfoil, and I'm going to wrap that up, cover it. Like so, and we're going to leave that to rest, as you do any good steak like this, for about 10 to 15 minutes. Alrighty guys, so as you saw, I've let that steak rest. That butter's nice and melted on top there. I'm just going to give it a taste. Our steak's nicely cooked there. Let's get a bit of butter over it. Yeah, I know. Alright, the big taste. Alrighty guys, I'm going to call it. That is absolutely delicious. That beautiful Vegemite butter just melted over that steak is absolutely sublime. No, Jesus, good. Yeah, I mean, wow. That's all I can say. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. We're slowly creeping up on 4,000 subscribers. A little bit of a minor milestone. That'd be great. If you can subscribe to the channel, help us get to that milestone, I'd really, really appreciate it. There's no obligation on your part. It just helps my channel out no end. Alrighty guys, I will see you all next time.